Lesson 2, Understanding High and Low Sounds on the Keyboard. Updated, December 3, 2025 by Dr. Mohammed Hossein Hariri ASL. Time to read, 8 minutes 22 views, no comments. Table of Contents. Video of Lesson 2 about high and low sounds. What is pitch? Explaining high and low sounds simply. Exploring the keyboard from left to right. How keyboard size affects pitch. Listening activity, high and low sound hunt. Movement activity, jump for high, sit for low. Exploring middle notes. Parent-child game, high and low storytelling. Summary and practice ideas. To play the keyboard with confidence, children first need to understand the idea of high and low sounds. This beginner-friendly lesson teaches how pitch works and how the keyboard is arranged from low notes on the left to high notes on the right. With simple activities, listening exercises, and fun games, young learners can easily hear and feel the difference between sounds. This step builds the foundation for reading music, finding notes, and playing simple songs later on. Video of Lesson 2 about high and low sounds. What is pitch? Explaining high and low sounds simply. Pitch refers to how high or low a sound is. Even young children quickly recognize these differences in daily life. For example, a bird singing has a high sound, while a drum produces a low sound. On a keyboard, each key has a unique pitch. When you move toward the right side, the pitches become higher and lighter. When you move to the left side, the sounds become lower and heavier. This simple physical layout makes the keyboard one of the easiest instruments for children to understand. You can compare it to a staircase. Walking up the stairs equals higher sounds. Walking down the stairs equals lower sounds. At this stage, you don't need to name the notes. The goal is to help children recognize sound direction and build strong listening skills. Exploring the keyboard from left to right. Sit with your child in front of the keyboard. Start from the very first key on the left and strike it gently. Let your child listen carefully. Explain that this is one of the lowest sounds. Now slowly move your finger to the right, pressing one key at a time. The sound will slowly rise, getting brighter and lighter. Encourage your child to listen closely and describe what they hear. Ask questions like, does this sound higher or lower? Does this sound like a bird or a drum? Is this note moving up or down the sound stairs? Helping children describe sounds builds auditory awareness, one of the most important early musical skills. How keyboard size affects pitch. Some keyboards have 49 keys, 61 keys, or 88 keys. The number of keys changes the range of sounds the instrument can produce. A small keyboard still has high and low notes, but fewer of each. A full piano, 88 keys, has a wide range of very low and very high pitches. Regardless of size, the direction of pitch is always the same. Left equals low. Right equals high. This consistency helps beginners feel comfortable no matter what instrument they use. Listening activity, high and low sound hunt. This activity helps children connect pitch with movement and imagination. Steps. Play a low note on the far left. Ask your child to imitate the sound with their voice, a low ohu. Play a high note on the right. Ask your child to imitate it with a high ee. Mix the notes and let your child guess whether the sound is high or low. This simple game strengthens auditory discrimination, a key skill for future music reading. Movement activity, jump for high, sit for low. Children learn best through movement and play. Here's an easy activity. Play a low sound. Your child sits or crouches down. Play a high sound. Your child jumps or reaches up. Mix the sounds randomly and let your child respond. Increase the speed to make it more fun. This combines sound recognition with physical coordination, keeping young learners active and engaged. Exploring middle notes. Between the highest and lowest notes are many middle notes. These are not too high or too low. Ask your child to find a sound that feels in the middle. Describe it. Is it soft? Bright? Warm? Compare it with the extremes. Is this more like the bird or the drum? This helps children understand that pitch is not only two categories, high and low, but a spectrum of sounds. Parent-child game, high and low storytelling. Create a short story where sounds match actions. Low notes equals a heavy giant walking. Middle notes equals a child running. High notes equals a tiny bird flying. Play notes while telling the story. Let your child react, act out movements, or continue the story. This activity encourages creativity, listening, and the emotional connection to music. Summary and practice ideas. In this lesson, children learn the essential concept of pitch, the difference between high and low sounds. They explore the keyboard from left to right, develop listening skills, and engage with fun activities that reinforce the idea of sound direction. Daily practice suggestions. Ask your child to find one low, one middle, and one high sound. Play a guessing game with different pitches. Link sounds to animals, actions, or characters. Encourage your child to explore freely without pressure. With consistent practice, children will build a clear understanding of pitch, preparing them for Lesson 3, where they will meet the musical alphabet, A to G, for the first time. Share this post. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Telegram, print, email. About the author. Dr. Mohammed Hossein Hariri ASL. Dr. Mohammed Hossein Hariri ASL is an English and Persian instructor, educator, researcher, inventor, published author, blogger, SEO expert, website developer, entrepreneur, and the creator of LELB Society. He's got a PhD in TEFL, teaching English as a foreign language. Number of posts, 4223. Related posts. Learn the English alphabet for kids, letters A and B. English for young learners. Lesson 1, Meet the keyboard, black and white keys. The ABCs of music, learn the keyboard step by step. The Selfish Giant by Oscar Wilde with vocabulary practice. English short stories. Related keywords. Comparison games, music, pitch, sound.